He stays with what got him here. Let's go to America's Dairyland, Wisconsin. Benny in Wisco. You made it in. Benny, good morning. What's up?
Good morning. Let me take a quick layup and say, War Trapper, you're legendary. And thanks, Brad and Corona, or Cam, or Bobby, or whatever your name is, for jumping on that sword. That was terrible. And Vic, I think I'm going to gloss you the Daisuke Matsuzaka of the jungle with that awkward delivery, the disappointing results and content that was much better at home before it made it to the show. So take it on the run there, Barrio Speedwagon. But Jimmos, without individual walk-up songs this year, I really applaud you for playing Screaming Waistband at the top as a collective introduction to this group of lard-ass woolly mammoths. But thank you for the rodent ticket, allowing me to be part of this momentous occasion. The rind includes Friday, baby. Strap on your seatbelts, everybody. This is about to get radical. Romy, USC sophomore quarterback Sam Darnold recently told NFL teams not to tank their season for the sake of drafting him, further proving that millennials are born concussed. Thanks for the advice, Sam. That's like RSVPing to the Smackoff to profess that you're shooting for second place, or offering that you're 3 extra base hits short of the cycle to millions of listeners on an internationally syndicated level. Hi, Caleb in Green Bay. By the way, I loved your RSVP call, dude. I mean, way to spread your wings as a caller and show all of your diversity by portraying a basement-dwelling psychopath. Come on, dude. You representing Buffalo Bill is somehow more natural than John Goodman being the voice of Buffalo Wild Wings. Now, while we're on the subject of blue and cheese, Brad and Corona, your last 2 calls were so inherently dumb, my brain feels like it's been sloshed around more than Silk's liver, which ironically is surrounded by more wine than your voice. Brad, you mentioned you want to clone one of Left's ears and reattach it to the top of his head to make a fidget spinner. Think about that, Jim. That's got to be the stupidest thing anyone has ever said or heard. Brad, if you want to dump personal appearance smack into your hand and throw it at the wall of pop culture, why stop there? Here, I'll help you out a little bit. Remember those big red hickeys all over Mikey Phelps during the Olympics? That was the result of a procedure called cupping, which is where you pay Mike and Indy and his bulbous head to latch onto your chest, breast, neck, and legs for a couple years until you wind up with a bunch of skin sores and bad tandem calls, like Chael did. Or better yet, Brad, combine a bunch of fads. Get a flash mob together, play one of your calls over everyone's iPod or earbuds or however those dorks do it, film it, and put it on YouTube. You'll have a mannequin challenge on your hands that will go more viral than Broadway Vic after a weekend runner. That call is a real crowd freezer. Speaking of you, Vic and NorCal, when Romy yells, "react to me" in his jacksaw voice, it doesn't mean you need to jump in the shower every time he says LeVar Ball. And for those scoring at home, this is where I take the layup, put the points on the board, and mention Famunda cheese. Ding! Big Beller brand, baby. Now, if you think Alvy's arm gets tired hitting the bell during my calls, just listen to Les in Laguta's call later today and imagine putting a bell counter to the times he says the word Romy. I mean, it happens. Sometimes I'll slip a queso or a Havarti into everyday conversation, much like Ernie slips a Camembert once in a while, but it's just overkill when Les does it with his Romy bombs. Welcome to Subway. What can I get started for you?
Hey, Romy, I'll have the BMT Romy on Italian herbs and cheese, Romy. Funny, that actually originates in Rome, Romy. And, Romy, give me that provolone, that lettuce, and the green peppers, Romy. And Romy, I know you have the sliced pickles too, Romy, but can I get that full-sized uncut one, Romy? And yeah, I want that heated up. Grill it on that straight fire, Romy. I'm out, Romy.
Les, you are the big-eared cartoon elephant in the room that sees a mouse and jumps up onto the chandelier only to have it come crashing down. So, Les, while you're making your call from Jim's chandelier or pants or wherever the hell you are, just know that I'm the mouse you're worried about, Dumbo. I'm the squeaky-voiced Mike Tyson in your head. Yeah, left in the Gouda, left. I'm coming for you. I'm going to rip your heart out. I'm the best cheddar. I'm the most brutal and swishest and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can snap me. Left is a conqueror? No, I'm Alvin Zander. He's no Alvin Zander. I'm the best Chevra. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Punny Liston. I'm Monterey Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their cheesecloth. There's no one can snap me. My style is impetuous. My preference is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat 'em your children. Praise be to Chinchilla. Oh, you see, it's simple. Y'all knew right from the beginning that I would end up winning. Y'all knew right from the start I'd shoot an arrow through your heart. Cotija, buddy. That stands for cheese overtones to incinerate Jimmo's airwaves. Benny and Swissco, from Molden Ticket to 5K and Cheddar. Take that for Rata, bitches.
Look at this guy right on cue. Right on freaking cue, too, to end the first hour. Benny in Wisco. That answered my question, right? In the lead-up, I said, is this guy going to do what he's always done? Is he going to do what got him to that dance? Is he going to go with that one move, that one trick? And the answer clearly is no, he did not. My man's got some other moves. He's got some other tools.